Welcome back, Good Gunners family. Please like and subscribe. Thanks. Arsenal's poor away form could ruin their Champions League chances. Winning titles requires success both at home and away, as failing to perform on the road can undermine a team's championship ambitions. In recent weeks, Arsenal's away form has been disappointing, negatively impacting their position in the league. As a result, Manchester City has been able to close the gap between the two clubs and could potentially overtake the Gunners in the coming game week. The team has had to humble itself, and it is clear that the title race is very much alive. The importance of away form. Arsenal possesses the talent and potential to be champions, but this must be demonstrated consistently on the pitch. So far, they have struggled to translate their quality into results away from home in the league. While their performances in Europe have been flawless up to this point, continued struggles on the road domestically could eventually be exploited by European opponents. Teams in the Champions League will study their weaknesses, and failure to address away game difficulties could limit Arsenal's progress in continental competition. Success on the road is a key marker of a serious title contender. If a team cannot secure points at challenging venues, it will face significant obstacles both in the domestic league and in Europe. Arsenal must find a way to end their recent run of poor away performances if they are to maintain credibility as a top-tier club and compete effectively in the knockout stages of the Champions League. Moving forward, addressing away game deficiencies will be critical for Arsenal's season. The squad must adapt tactically and mentally to perform under pressure in hostile environments, ensuring that their home success is complemented by resilience on the road. If the Gunners fail to overcome this challenge, their title aspirations and European ambitions could both be compromised. Improving consistency away from home will be vital if Arsenal are to translate their potential into sustained success across all competitions. What crisis! Arsenal away form is expected to strengthen as the campaign progresses, due to increased squad depth, enhanced tactical maturity, and the potential return of key players from early season injuries. So strong management and capitalizing on our systemic strengths, we are well positioned to see our away form continue to improve and sustain our challenge across all competitions as the campaign reaches its climax. Personally, I wouldn't lose a minute's sleep on our away form, if you ask me. Arsenal duo must not start Club Brugge Champions League clash after Mikel-Arteta's double training blow. Two Arsenal players should be nowhere near the team sheet when the Gunners take on Club Brugge in Wednesday's Champions League clash, Charles Watts has told Sportsmole. Mikel-Arteta's men arrive at the John Bradle Stadium safe in the knowledge that victory will almost certainly see them through to the last 16, having taken a maximum 15 points from their opening 5 matches of the 2025-2025 league phase. Meanwhile, Club Brugge, who sacked Nicky Hayden on Monday, have collected just 4 points from 5 games. And Arteta is expected to rest and rotate following the weekend's 2-1 Premier League loss to Aston Villa, where Declan Rice and Martin Zubimendi both completed the full 90. However, Watts has urged Arteta to give both midfielders the night off, which would allow the likes of Christian Norgard and Mikel Merino to earn starts in their natural midfield positions if Victor Gyökeres also comes back in. There's a nice couple of weeks for Arsenal. I don't really want to see Zubimendi or Rice near the game on Wednesday, Watts said. I have a feeling we'll probably see one, but I would love it if both of them could get a bit of a rest. Bring Norgard in. This is why you signed Christian Norgard. If you can't play Christian Norgard in this game, when are you ever going to be able to? And then Gyökeres, who you think will probably start because he needs minutes. That could allow you to play Merino in the Declan Rice role. Give them both the night off, which would be great. Mikel-Arteta urged to rest Declan Rice, Martin Zubimendi for Club Brugge clash. I thought they looked dead on their feet towards the end of the Villa game. It was definitely an argument for bringing Norgard in for that final 15 minutes against Villa, which Arteta obviously didn't do. While Arsenal have a fully fit midfield contingent and most of their attackers available for the clash with Club Brugge, the North London club are still dealing with a depleted defense and may be without no fewer than 4 backline members. Christian Mosquera, ankle, and Gabriel Magalhaes, thigh, are definitely absent, and it remains to be seen if William Saliba comes back into the fold after missing each of Arsenal's last 3 matches with a knock. Additionally, Riccardo Calafiori was seen limping towards the tunnel after Saturday's loss to Villa, potentially depriving Arteta of another central option for the match-week clash where Miles Lewis-Skelly is likely to fill in at left-back. However, Calafiori's possible absence would likely force Arteta to stick with Piero Hincapi and Jurrien Timber at center-back once more, and the former has been an injury waiting to happen in Watts' view. Arsenal's Riccardo Calafiori, an injury waiting to happen. When Saka scored against Brentford, Calafiori just fell on the turf. He just looked absolutely shattered, Watts added. Hincapi went over, picked him up, and then they celebrated together. He is someone who's played an awful lot of football that ideally you would love to give a rest to. He's suspended for the Wolves game, so he's going to get a rest at the weekend whatever happens. We'll see if he's involved on Wednesday night. It feels like he needs to be if he's fit just because of the other injuries. If you want to give Hincapi a rest, you could move Calafiori into the center and play Miles Lewis-Skelly. If Calafiori is definitely out, you can just play Miles at left back and keep Hincapi in. But it's a tough balance for Mikel Arteta because he's not got many defenders to pick from. Calafiori has looked like an injury waiting to happen for a while. He's nursing a bit of a problem. But when you lose so many players, you can't rest the ones that you really want. However, Calafiori was seen in open training on Tuesday, although Rice was among 2 unexpected absentees from the session at London Conley. Thanks for watching.